Oh my god, I just saw a great movie.
Random Black Guy.
What up everybody, Alpha here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and this is a review of the movie Overlord.
Movies. I love movies.
Overlord is produced by J.J. Abrams and is directed by Julius Avery. He is the director who's going to direct the new Flash Gordon, and he also directed another movie called Son of a Gun starring Ewan McGregor some couple of years ago, and that movie is pretty good. Not my type of action movie, but it was good. And Overlord is starring Jovan, Adepo, Wyatt, Pilou, Asbæk, Iain, Caestecker, and Mathilde, Ollivier. Hopefully I'm pronouncing some of these names right. I don't know, it was kind of hard to pronounce those names, but the plot of the movie is pretty simple. It's about American paratroopers who has a mission to go to a little village in France to kill some German soldiers. After occupying the village, they go through an underground lab where they see that the German soldiers are doing some sinister stuff and experimenting with the undead. That's pretty much the plot of the movie. Overlord is one of those movies I was really excited to see. After seeing the first trailer, I was so pumped seeing this movie, and after knowing that this movie was not going to be connected with the Cloverfield franchise, I was even more excited. So, does this movie deliver? To know if this movie delivered, I have to go through my good, bad, and ugly so I can really analyze and dissect this movie. Good. This movie is pretty fun. Oh my god, this is a straight popcorn grindhouse movie. I was so happy after watching this movie. This movie is good. If you guys have played Wolfenstein, then you guys will probably love this movie. This is the perfect video game movie. I don't know how they did it, but they combined the zombie element and the war element perfect. First part of the movie is a war movie and it's pretty good, but when the zombie undead hits you, the movie just gets up a notch. It just goes bananas. This is probably one of the most fun I had this year watching a movie. Another thing that I really thought was good was the action. This movie, Julius Avery does a great job with directing the action. It really feels like he took the inspiration of Saving Private Ryan's and other war movies, but at the same time he got inspiration from like Wolfenstein. He did a great job, you know, playing around with the camera work. Us as an audience, we just got more and more excited and more stressed every time we saw the main protagonist, going through the stuff he was going. So, the camera work, Julius Avery, he did a good job with the camera work and playing around with that. And also the sound, oh my god, the sound is so good. If you have the opportunity, watch this movie with great surrounding sounds. Another thing that I really liked about this movie is the gore. When the gore hits you, it hits you really hard. And it's so good. What do you expect about this movie? This movie is a ridiculous movie, but it's so worth it. This is a B movie at its best. And this is a perfect movie you take with your friends to see. If you just want to have fun and just want to see a mindless action, this is the movie to see. Another thing that is good about this movie is the cast. The cast are playing it with a straight face. Jovan Adepo, he's the main protagonist, and he was awesome because in the beginning of the movie he was playing as a frail soldier that didn't want to be there. Through this movie you see him transform because he is in a situation that he don't want to be in, and he has to make it out of there. And to see him turn to a badass in the end of the movie, Jovan Adepo, he's the standout of this movie. We're probably gonna see more from him in the future. He is so good. The other actors in this movie was pretty good. Pilou Asbæk as the main antagonist. Oh, he's a scummy guy. He is I hated him, but he was so good in this movie also. You know, you hate him. That's what you do with the antagonist. You're supposed to hate him, and he did a good job doing that. And everybody else was pretty good too. You know, Wyatt Russell, I think he was the weak link in this movie because I think he overacted a little bit, but it wasn't a bad thing. It was just that he was overacting. This is the type of movie you have to see on IMAX. Don't see it in your local cinema. Don't do it. See it on IMAX. See it with the biggest screen, with the loudest sound, because this shit right here is really good. This was mostly the good, so let me go through the bad. You know, the plot is pretty simple. It's a pretty cliche plot. It's nothing new there, but it didn't distract me from the movie. It actually got me more invested in this movie. It was pretty good, but I can understand if people think this movie was just okay because the plot is so simple, the plot is so cliche, and you know the structure of this movie is so simple. This is the typical, you know, a group have to go on a mission, and while they're doing the mission, they see something that they never thought they would see, and you know they have to make it out of there. All of those stuff, you know, we've seen it 1,000 times, but to me, this is the perfect popcorn flick, and I like it. In the end, if you go to this movie open-minded, this movie will not disappoint you. Yeah, you see, I was supposed to talk about bad, and the only bad thing I can say was the plot. You probably already know, but let me go through ugly. Ugly. I have nothing ugly to say about this movie. This movie, I had fun, man. I really had fun. This is one of the most fun I had this year watching a movie to me. This is so good. I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it another time this week because I really enjoyed this movie. My rating of this movie, I gave Overlord 3.7 out of 5. Whew! Just to you guys who want to see Overlord, go in open-minded. Don't expect anything about this movie. Just go in with the open mind, and trust me, you will have a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, have you seen Overlord? Do you want to see Overlord? Do you don't want to see Overlord? Write your comments down below. Please, and let me know. Anyways, guys, I'm Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and this was my review of Overlord. Till next time, I'm giving y'all out there. Peace.
Random Black Guy.